everyone. This is like a Danaeus. We are going to be doing a series through Hegemony 3 Clash of the Ancients with the Eagle King DLC. It's pretty. On paper, it's a very simple game, but in reality, it's not as much. We're going to be playing the unification of Italy, and we're going for a decently long campaign to actually unify all of Italia. Including Sicily, mind you. We will be playing on normal and as Rome herself. We will not be changing the leadership because, 90% defense bonus, 100% XP in combat, 75% melee damage bonus, 50 extra unit morale just by existing with them. Yeah, it's good. Now, I've done a few test runs of these. We will also be doing, by the way, single city or capital only start, so we're going to have to unify our entire local area, which is the red here. We will be at a somewhat disadvantage, just due to the fact that, we have a lot of enemies nearby. So, let's get into it. And I'm just letting it zoom in right now. Okay. So, we have one issue to start with. Well, actually many. First off, we have negative food. Second off, our north is unguarded. Our east has an enemy base. And we have two nearby independents. They're friendly to us and are willing to join us if we do favors for them, which can range in a huge degree. So our first step is we're going to send our royal guard, the Cohorus Amicorum, out to claim the Tiber Ford here. Simple reason, I want to build a fort on the other side of this. Also build a bridge here to expedite our crossing and make it so the farm can transfer goods over. In the capital, our first moves are going to be recruiting some troops. And we'll let it play. And we're going to attach our king to the spearmen of Rome. Now this game has one really nice feature. If you drag like this, your melee units will actually go in front of your range. So if you get a good choke point like this, with a wide enough amount of troops, you can just have a line of like spearmen or swordsmen with ranged units behind to pelt them into submission. Once these guys have secured it, good. You're going to cross, and we're going to be building up a bridge. Basically, this is a fordable area. You can fortify bridges, but you can't fortify a ford, though once formation units cross a ford, they break formation. So that is a bonus. But one issue that we will have is we can't transport goods across a ford, but we can a bridge. So it is strategically and just beyond valuable for us to do so. Now, as you can tell, we are not making much money, especially with this bridge about to be built. But we still have to recruit some more. Every week these workers cost us 10 denarii. It's gold, but it looks like the denarii coin, so I'm going to call it that. We're just recruiting 5 for now. Each one costs 20, so this is going to cost us 100 of our recruit possibilities. Now there's a way to get it back and still work stuff, but that will be dealt with later. Up here is a raider camp. because everyone's starting with a single city, so we really need to guarantee our hold. And here's how you build a camp. You just send units to go build it. And as you can tell, our territory is the red line around here. Everyone inside of it gets fed, like these guys. Everyone outside of it, that is our troops, have to pick up rations, as they have. So it is extremely important to keep that because, starving units will not fight well, as it turns out. Ah, there are the raiders. Very much scum of the earth, basically barbarians, so no reason to even try to talk to them. Combat in this is very simple. It's about damage, about defense versus damage points, and then it's turns into a basic brawl to see who wins. And this is how we get our men back, is we capture enemy troops, or buy them, enslave them, and then proceed to put them to work. And you can only capture units after their morale is broken, so it's very important to shatter that as soon as possible. Mind you, these units that are considered the civilian ones, like the workers, you don't actually have to feed. In fact, if we go ahead and send them out like I'm wanting to, it'll take time, but they will start to be able to feed the homeland. And that is very important. I'm saving those guys up to capture the mine. Vineyards are very important. They produce money and food. Farms just produce food. Mines just produce money. Then you have timber yards down here, which just produce construction material, aka timber, wood. It also magically transforms into stone. Don't ask me how. Who do we come in contact with? Independent Rome. Basically are, in this case, Ostia is one, and Lanuvium has a second. But for now, we're just securing the home front. And these guys, since the bridge is here, count as a solid connection between the two, so our Royal Guard are well supplied. As I expected. Another 3. I only ever send out groups of 20 if I can help it for these troops. Okay, you two. Form up over here for now. You break off. We shouldn't need to fight, at least early, with any of the major factions. Our first goal is, well, to unify our people. Under our banner, specifically. Okay, that's going well. I'll bring you back when the marching is over. Welcome back. Apparently some people have decided that it's a good idea to attack our home city. I think they're gonna find that they are doing a dumb. Okay, as these places are held, Basically how this works is if they aren't connected to this red area here, then we have to send supply lines like this. And it cost us a denarii for that one, but 2 denarii here. If I was going to go from here to Rome, it would cost us 3, meaning we'd overall be paying 5 instead of just 3 denarii. Those costs add up quickly. And at the same time, we're getting a basically quest. Our fellow countrymen of Rome are fractured and without ambition. We shall seize the opportunity to bring them under our banner, so we may prosper together and stand stronger against our enemies. Basically, all these exclamation marks are native cities to the Roman culture. They will not resist us to take them over, basically. And that is the entire point. We don't want resistance. Resistance sucks. It costs us troops, time, and money. And now we can ship more food over this way. The farm here is already transferring food to Rome through the territory and across the bridge. Which means for 30 gold, or 30 denarii, we are getting this farm. Actually, I'm going to disband you. We probably won't need you yet. Instead, we're going to go for 2 more another group of military units. Very simple reasoning. We don't need you, actually. And it's that we're probably going to need to push this way, considering bandits came from there. And I'd rather make sure that we get to hold our number. Now, we're in spring, which means our food production is relatively low. Spring gets us currently an estimate of 70 food per week. Summer gets us 90. Autumn is the highest amount of food you're going to get at any time. But winter, any ship-based trade routes, meaning if we have a trade route from Kisra to Ostia here, it wouldn't work in winter. So it's preferable, whenever possible, to have land trade routes. For that simple reason. They are more expensive and less far-reaching, but they are worth it in the long term. They are just not going to break that easy. Unless, of course, someone walks up to it, in which case, yeah, enemies can blockade you very easy. Or hell, if we had like a tiny sliver connecting us here, we would run into issues with enemy soldiers breaking the connection. Anyways, I will bring you back once we are approaching Ostia for the first time. Okay, welcome back. Didn't take that long, but didn't want to just keep rambling on about things. And this is our first mission. Greetings from the people of Ostia. We understand you seek to unite our people under a common banner. We see merit in your proposal, but as a gesture of your goodwill, there is something we would like to ask you before we make our decision. Basically, can you give us something in return we may possibly agree to work for you? Our food stockpiles in Ostia have grown quite thin, and I fear the rising discontent among my people. Any assistance you could offer would be warmly received. Okay, let's check. Their 4 food stores are almost maxed, but All we have to do is give up a small amount of food when we're producing more than that amount just to get a new city under our control. And that pays us taxes and recruits. So, yeah, I'm accepting. Thanks to your aid, my soldiers have already begun distributing the food to the people. In return for your generosity, I pledge our swords to your cause and will ride with your armies as your faithful servant. Gratios Corwinius. Interesting name. What are you capable of, goods? Oh my. He's a siege commander. Okay, skill research is literally just this. And it's basically our tech tree. But he causes more food to get eaten when he's in charge of a place. I don't like that. Okay, we're going to be making 2 moves now separate from each other. These guys are moving north as they are not necessary. Over here is the Sabine city, so we don't need to worry. Our flank's secured. Because I'm going to bribe them if they ask if they wanted to decide to go warn us, is the entire reason I'm so sure. We're going to only recruit 2 from here for now, and their jobs are simple. Get us some blood of food. And the king will move southwards towards Linoleum. And these men will shift eastwards to capture the mine. What is the slave group looking like? Good enough for the mine, I guess. Now, if you didn't notice, our food has gone down on its production. Mainly because more people are eating. As time goes on, we will be able to upgrade cities and put walls around them. We just can't afford to right now. I will bring you back. Actually, there's no need. We're probably going to get into a situation fairly soon. Also, I just have to say, I like how this exits out into a kind of like top-down view you would see on a map for commanding stuff. So they are basically saying the same thing as Ostia. So basically, kill these people, and they will bend the knee. You can guess what we're about to do. Now, mind you, I'm spending a lot of money very quickly. Forts are expensive pieces of work. But it's necessary in my mind. That's my entire reasoning, is it's necessary. And we're breaking you off to actually reform first, so you look nice. We'll use the mine to transfer food over, but for now they'll have to wait. So no pushing without a good supply is my basic rule. Unless you got Cav. Cav can do it. Also, this is one reason why I don't like early game without the Greeks, is because we lack shields and heavy armor. The only reason these guys haven't taken any casualties is because our leader is a badass when it comes to leading armies. And here's the city expansion. Very important, very effective. It takes a good bit of resource, but it gives you the money you need. It increases your weekly taxes. Yes, I'm dividing our troops, but it's better than them all dying. Plus, we're stronger than them. We're Romans. Clearly, we'll win. At least in theory. break off. Oh, never mind. Pull back a bit. Ah. They have grown stronger and fight better now. These guys are acting as range support. Levies are complete trash in melee. Don't ever use them in melee. It is a bad idea. It will not end well for you. But now we have more servants to capture. We don't have much food. We need to press hard and fast. Go ahead and claim. We are in late spring now, so we are running out of time. We want to do this as quickly as possible to gain a good foothold across all of these territories. You'll go there. You guys head to Rome. We'll be better in a minute, don't worry. Yeah, I'm putting a lot of faith in this stuff right now, and I'm fully aware this could backfire really quickly because our economy is completely trashed right now. So, is this stupid? Probably. But with that capture, we now have some money to spend. And taxes. Most important resource. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You two form up down there. And for now, just send a direct trade route. So that way we can feed the city. Okay, we're going to just be taking over down here and sending these troops into here next. So I'll bring you back when the action has started. Okay. As you can tell, I got distracted for a second and was late on the record button, sadly. But, yeah, as I said, levies. They're kind of terrible. To the north, okay, it's finally captured. Set up supply line, and, yeah. You can set certain points to be reserve points, by the way, which is exactly what we're doing here. And now, we are getting the money from here. Oh, wait, never mind. We didn't need that. I was misreading what that said. That would have been a waste. You, sir, head to Rome. Now that they're connected, these guys will get supplied and reinforced. head across, and you, sir, head to Rome like everyone else so we can keep you all in one place for now. I just want to make sure our people are safe when they get there. And once this is captured, we'll be in a expensive but secured spot. Actually, we'll move you eastward once you finish reinforcing your spearmen. By the way, why aren't you doing that? Head that way. There we go. There's the money. Okay. They're much better off now. Actually getting some food. Yeah, I'd be upset if people weren't feeding me either. You will be sent that way. Good supply lines, good food income. Down here is a marsh, by the way. It's only useful in the summer months, so most of the time ignorable. Sadly, I think this is fordable, yeah. So if we're in the summer months, this place is able to be hit through here from Kisra. Down here is Antium, so it's a city. We don't need to worry. They're not going to be sending raiders out immediately. At least I hope not. That would suck. Move yourselves eastward. Oh, okay. Ooh, we might be able to claim a fort here. I like that. What are you, spearmen? Yeah, you're spearmen. Okay, we're gonna make a move that way. And our main army is going to take out over here. Once we can actually get there. Should be relatively close, I think. Maybe. Hopefully, probably. I don't know. Probably this fort, if it was my guess. I'm thinking that one's being held by other people, though. You move there, you hit there, you support. And let's make our move against this final location so we can hit. As you can tell, big fight. But we just have to capture the camp and send the captives south and we win. Ah, skill point. There are several different kinds. We could go down the military tree and get swordsmen, not a bad option. But I will be going down the economy for territory range because, I like bigger territory. It means I don't have to have any more of this as much, so yeah. It's gonna happen. Also means eventually I won't need this connection here, and these people will just be able to trade openly. But as you can tell, we are holding pretty well. The enemy is breaking upon our spears. We haven't really taken any casualties either. Perfect. You two work together up there. These guys are shattered. Off them, and we will be good. You've seen this before. I'm going to be cut. Oh, the Sabines. What do you actually feel about us? Yeah, we'll pay. We are not in a place to fight this conflict, so... That is why you don't like to run in battle. They might just decide to execute you. I don't like doing that because... Not barbarism or anything. It's just inefficient. Like, I could utilize those people in so many other ways than just killing them. And these people will work the mines. And the Umbri, yeah, we'll pay you as well for now. I prefer peaceful methods until we've secured. I'm just going to be sending these people down south. I will bring you back once the captives have returned home. Okay, welcome back. Well, they're grateful we've returned their families, and now all we need to do is connect up there. And we can disable this place as a forward outpost for food gathering. So eventually, as the city grows, these two will touch, and eventually these two areas maybe, hopefully, will become connected. For now, though, we're going to be shifting the soldiers to guard over there, and recruit a few new workers to work a few areas. And while you were away, these guys were finished up their conflict in the south and captured the area. So we're gonna find out what they want. Just a gesture of goodwill once again. They want us to build a fort and hold it down south. We will do that next time. Thank you for watching, those of you who did, and have a good night.